Hey YT, it's your girl Naya0302, and I want to welcome everybody to Naya's World, where beauty is made simple. I first of all want to come to you guys with a little haul, but before I get started, I want to first make sure that all of my YT sisters and brothers who live along the Eastern Corridor are safe. You know, we got pounded by Hurricane Irene this past weekend, and I just want to make sure that everyone is doing fine. Your homes are fine. No trees didn't fall on your properties. You didn't sustain any flooding in your home, and your whole entire family is safe. For all of my other YT sisters and brothers, I also want to make sure that you all are doing well and that you guys are blessed. So, with that being said, I'm going to hurry up and get started with this haul so that I'll make this video super long. The first thing that I did was I had placed an order with Ulta, and some of these things I purchased, I ordered a while ago, and I actually even went hauling Saturday morning while Irene was being calm to the state of Maryland, and the rain was just barely trickling down. Yes, even a hurricane is not going to stop a sister from going to hauling. All right, so I placed an order with Ulta, and what I was trying to get was I wanted to get the rest of the brushes from the Real Technique brush set. If you're not aware of those brushes, those are the brushes that are produced by, the Pixie Woo sisters, especially this is their Samantha, and that is her right there. And the first brush that I picked up is one of the shading brushes, and it looks like this. This brush was $5.99. The Real Technique brushes range anywhere from $5.99 singularly up to about $9 singularly, and then the sets are $15.99. So then the next thing that I ordered was the starter kit, and the starter kit looks like this. And inside this starter kit you get a base shadow brush, a deluxe crease brush, an accent brush, a pixie pointed eyeliner brush, and a brow brush, as you can see there. So this set was $15.99. I wanted to pick those up to add to the previous ones that I had purchased, and I have the powder brush, I have the stippling brush, and you guys know I'm a brush fanatic, so I gotta get them. And then the other set that I purchased was the Core Techniques brush set. So I picked up all of those, so I think I'm kind of done with the Real Technique brushes that I wanted to pick up. Also, one of my YT sisters texted me, and I made a pit stop in Target's, and you know I collect almost all of the Sonia Kashuk brush sets. So I got this new contour brush set that comes with your powder brush, your crease brush, a shadow brush, a concealer brush, and a shader brush, and it has this very beautiful type of tribal pattern on this couture set. So this set is in Target for $14.99. So I did pick that up also. My next stop was into Walgreens, and I went into Walgreens first and foremost to pick up one of these Maybelline Lash Discovery mascaras. I was watching Goss Makeup do a review on them, and I have very tiny faint lashes, and most mascara wands are like super huge, and they just leave like a ton of mascara everywhere and really don't necessarily always give my eyelashes any volume, any length. So I picked this up because look at the wand on that. This thing is itty bitty, and I'm hoping that this will separate and actually give my lashes some look to them, because basically, I actually had someone ask me, do I pluck my eyelashes? And I'm like, no, I just don't have any. My children have them all, both of them. So I am going to give this a try and see how well I like this guy. The next thing that I picked up from Walgreens was some of Maybelline brought out a new line of lipsticks, and they are called the Jewels. And so this very first one that I picked up is called Amethyst Ablaze, and that's number 978. And Amethyst Ablaze looks like this, and I'll give you guys a swatch of that. So there is the Amethyst Ablaze. Very beautiful color right there. The next one that I picked up is called Moonstone Mauve, and that's number 975. And Moonstone Mauve looks like this. Beautiful mauve color, and I will give you a swatch of that one. So there is Moonstone Mauve. Really, really beautiful. And then the last one that I picked up is called Plum Jewel, and that's number 980. And Plum Jewel looks like this. And I'll put that one right out here. So there is Plum Jewel. So those were the three things that I picked up. Lipsticks that I picked up from Walgreens. As you see, I'm dropping them all over. Then I took another trip back to MAC, and I picked up a couple more things from the MAC Me Over collection. Like I didn't get enough the first time, I had to go back and get a couple more things. So the very first thing that I picked up was this lip gloss in Spite. And I'll quickly show you what that looks like. And Spite is a pretty nude. This is part of the permanent line, so you don't necessarily have to run out and go get this one. But that's what it looks like. I'll give you a quick swatch out here. So there is Spite. Nice nude color. So I picked that one up. The next thing that I picked up is this lip gloss in, get it right, Curvaceous. Yes, I had to get this one. I should have got it the very first time I went in, but I was trying to not spend a whole lot and actually ended up spending a lot. So there is Curvaceous, and it looks like this. And I'll give you a swatch of that one. It's a beautiful, soft, pinky nude. And there is Curvaceous right there. So I got that one. Also, while I was in there, I picked up this one in Socialite. So I think I have now 4 of them because I did pick up illicit. And Socialite looks like this in the jar. It's a nice, pretty nude. A little hint of like a peach or copper almost in it. So there is Socialite. Okay, the next thing that I picked up is this lipstick in Offshoot. And Offshoot looks like this. Nice, pretty nude. And there is Offshoot right there. Okay, just 2 more things from MAC. The next thing that I picked up is this lipstick in Prince Noir. And I was torn between this and getting the smoky purple. But I ended up settling for Prince Noir. And it's a deep, deep plum. And there is the Prince Noir. And this is a great fall color right here. And the last thing that I picked up from MAC was I picked up one of the 211 brushes. And I kind of went back and forth with this brush, but eventually, since I do collect them, I picked that up. So there's the 211, and it's a pointed, very tapered, pointed in eyeliner brush. So, and it's nice and soft at the tip, but it's stiff. It's got enough play that if you are one that does not have a steady hand, this would be a great brush for you to use. So those are the things that I picked up in the rest of my MAC Me Over collection. I'm done with that collection. Like, I'm not buying nothing else. My next stop was into Big Lots, and I went into Big Lots, and the first thing that I picked up in Big Lots, I was looking for like some little storage container type things, and I came across this little beautiful Fox Croc jewelry box type thing. And this thing was $4.99 in Big Lots, and it's just a beautiful little storage box. I have the same color pencil holder, so this will go perfectly in the diva room to store some of my accessories that I had picked up. And also, while I was in Big Lots, for all you Marilyn Monroe fans out there, I came across this photo of Marilyn, and it is humongous. She has this beautiful black dress on, so there she is. And they had this in Big Lots. Let's see if you guys can see that. $5. $5. So it's a huge photo. I am going to get it framed and definitely send that out somewhere to one of my Marilyn Monroe fans. Also, I stopped in Target, and I had to had gotten a text from one of my YT sisters that Sonia Kashuk had brought out some new brushes. So I picked up her new Couture line brushes. You guys know I have all her sets. This one comes with a powder brush, a crease brush, a shadow brush, a foundation / concealer brush, and a smudge brush. And I just love the tribal print on this. So this set was $14.99 in Target. And then the last stop that I made was thanks to our sis Milani99. She brought it to everyone's attention that Borders is going out of business. So in Borders, if you have a Borders in your area, everything in the Borders are being sold from anywhere from 50 to 75% off. If you buy a piece of furniture, meaning a bookcase, stands, holders, display units that they have them marked down. But when you get to the register, you'll pay an additional 10% on the price just because it's a furniture item. But everything else is anywhere from 50 to 75% off. So the very first thing that I picked up was this little Marilyn Monroe journal that has this little reflective pattern on it, and that is the cute, adorable picture of her. And it's just an empty journal, you know, to write your thoughts in. And I picked this up, and this was originally $12.99, and I got this for $5.99. So I picked that up. Also, when I was in there, I went looking for the book that I seen Milani get, but they did not have any copies of that particular one in my Borders, and the other, by then Hurricane Irene had picked up, and I couldn't drive out to another one to look for it. So, but I did find this one. And it's called Fragments. And inside of Fragments is all her poems, her intimate notes, and letters. And inside of here, you have like some really awesome photos of her. You have all her love notes. Here's one of her lounging across her bed on the phone. Her slouching down in a chair there. So this book is full of some really great poems, her love letters, just different awesome views of her just taking on the world. And you know, Marilyn Monroe was very sexy, a very creative person. And here's her smoking a cigarette. That's hot. So and this book was originally, let's see if I can get that in there, was originally $30. And see, there's a lovely picture of her reading a book there. And I got this book for actually like $11. So if you have a Borders in your area, please go and check out your Borders. If you're a Marilyn Monroe fan, you can find some fantastic things in there if they haven't all been brought out at this point. So with that, that's the end of my haul. I hope you all are doing great and are having a great start to your next week. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.